Poďte všetci. Pozdravujem chat. Zase tu máme útorok 5:30 a my sa vrháme spoločne do ďalších dobrodružstiev v adventúrach tu u nás. Jo, ahoj! Bol som trochu hlasný. Ahoj, Kanis. A dneska asi finišujeme. Vyzerá to tak? Uvidíme. Nie som si celkom istý, ale... ale myslím, že sme už dosť ďaleko. Počkať, veď pozrieme sa na to. Nie, sa videl veci. OK. Continue. A keď si povieš do restore game, tak máme tu. 87%. 87%. Continue. No. Nie, to nie. Či? Okay. Tu sme skontrolovali tie... Čo to tu bolo prvo? Tak, minule sme skončili. Toto je archeologická vykopávka niekde pod nejakou nemocnicou v Paríži, kde sme našli Bafometovú sochu. A zároveň sa nám podarilo cez to, že sme tam položili ten náš...
Close up. The pattern didn't make any sort of sense. It fanned out around an axis point, a kind of focus to one side.
Ale vlastne na tom, ak si pamätáte, alebo pamätáš, na tej mapke tých starovekých vecí sme mali jednu z nich a jedna tam bola vlastne, že bola tam pani, žena, ktorá držala v ruke zrkadlo a v tom zrkadlu sa zrkadlili 3 tváre. Čiže tie Bafometové tváre. A my potrebujeme niečo ako zrkadlo, aby sme dešifrovali ten obraz tu. A v tom momente to bol tento super, takto. A keď sme dali sem, tak nám to odkrylo vlastne, čo sa dialo. Takže to si môžeme zopakovať. Hej, a vidíme tu...
Decoded by the curves of the chalice, the image of a church.
Yay.
I found out what the chalice was for.
You've solved the puzzle?
Yeah, there was a distorted picture at the Baphomet site. When I viewed it in the polished surface of the chalice, it changed.
What did it show?
A picture of a church with a square tower.
Square tower. Okay. So, what now?
Let's take another look at the manuscript.
Myslím, že jediné, čo nám chýba, už je toto tu len. Toto tu. To sme mali.
There's a guy with a sword and a bull. Between them is a gem supported by a tripod.
Yes, we did that.
A knight with a crystal ball. The knight scroll bears a phrase in Latin. Through my teachings, you will be enlightened.
Aj to sme už mali. Tu sme zistili vlastne, že to niečo nie je guľa, ale je to šovka. Na tom kostole sme vlastne prečítali.
There's a woman looking at her reflection in a mirror, but the reflection has 3 hideous faces.
A to bol ten Baphomet, to sme vlastne urobili teraz. A je, čo nám ostáva, je podľa mňa už len ten posledný, tento tu.
There's a guy working on a loom.
There's a guy working on a loom. A toto je jasné.
Look there, 2 guys on the same horse.
Look there. OK.
No way.
No way. A to bol ten kľúčik od Baphometa, ktorý sme použili, máš pravdu.
Look at the chalice now, Nico.
Vylešťan.
What happened? It's shiny.
The priest at Montfaucon buffed it up for me.
That's incredible.
Yeah, looks as good as new.
No, you found a use for a priest. That's incredible.
Oh, perfect. OK, všetko ostatné myslím, že je starotina. Takže...
I guess I'd better return the chalice to the countess.
Hurry back, George.
Čiže my sa vraciame do Španielska, aby sme odovzdali pohár našej milovanej kontese. Je super, že ak ideme do lietadla, náhodou práve vtedy, kde lietadlo o pár hodín sme v Seville, alebo už to je. Vtedy je ten škaredý zahradník. Neviem, či to s ním porozprávame. Porozprávajme sa. Co nie je ako nám. Stalo. Rozprávaj sa spolu.
Hi there, Lopez. How's tricks?
Senor Stobart, how pleasant to see you. You are well.
Fine, thanks. Is the countess in?
She is waiting for you. I will show you up.
Oh,
It's okay, I know
really?
the way.
Senor Stobart, I feel I owe you
Aw.
an apology.
No, you don't.
I was impolite on our first meeting.
Look, Lopez, just forget about it. I came on like a snake oil merchant. I wouldn't have trusted me in your shoes.
You do not understand. Finding the chalice has given my lady a new lease of life.
Aw.
It's a marvel. She smiles, she laughs. The
Asi na
tradesmen
drogách.
are saying that she is on Prozac.
Asi na drogách. I told you.
So the countess feels that the curse is lifted.
I would not put it so strongly. Your discovery of the chalice was proof that the Templars never abandoned the De Vasconcelos. It counts for a great deal with my lady.
OK. Chalice, toto je to
What's the
chalice.
story behind the chalice vanishing?
When the Inquisition raided, in the absence of Don Carlos, it was believed that they had taken it. Naturally, they denied the charge as they denied taking the children.
Children.
And naturally, nobody believed them.
But they were telling the truth. The chalice was hidden from them. You don't suppose they were telling the truth about the children as well, do you?
Madre de Dios! I had not thought of that. But then what happened to them?
I don't know. If the Inquisition didn't take them, then who did?
You must speak to my lady of this.
Count on it.
Píše na dobrú vec. OK.
Catch you later, Lopez.
Adios, Senor Stobart.
Nice. The children. We will do it for the children. Of course we will. Jasné, že to spravíme. Všetko pre deti. Go in. OK. A čo tu máme? Tu nás vtedy on zavadzal, takže sme to nič nemohli robiť. Tu sú psy. Našli s nami tento. Čo?
It was just a little utility room with no exit, unless you counted the window, and I didn't. It was a small mirror hanging over the sink.
Ste zobrali.
The mirror from Lopez's utility room. Yep, I was still looking great.
OK. My sme jak tí takí podliaci v Disneyovkách, ktorí sú samolúbi. Oh, yes, it's me.
Senor Stobart, what a pleasure. Please, sit down.
Hi, Countess. The pleasure's all mine.
Hi,
I
Countess.
brought back your chalice.
Why? You've had it cleaned.
By a priest.
Yeah, I met an obliging priest with a soft cloth.
Have you resolved the Templar mystery?
No, not yet. I don't even know what it is I'm after.
There are many stories of the knights secreting great wealth away.
Whatever. All I know is I don't want the bad guys to get it.
Wow.
To be young and live in a world of moral absolutes.
Šachy? Ach, Ježišmária, ja neviem.
I discovered something amazing with that chalice. In Paris, I found a church where they recognized the coat of arms. I found the tomb of Don Carlos de Vasconcelos.
You are sure? There can be no mistake?
The coat of arms on the chalice matches the one on the tomb.
Incredible. You have my most profound thanks. I must go there as soon as possible.
Yeah? Well, I'd be happy to show you the city.
Tak?
There's something else that I discovered carved on Don Carlos's tomb. Biblical references.
What are the references, Senor Stobart?
Psalms 32:7, Corinthians.
I am not a good enough scholar to know the Bible chapter and verse. I meant, what are the quotations?
You know, I forgot to ask the priest.
Uh-oh. Upsis, to sme sa mohli spýtať. Nie, že sa teraz budeme vracať naspäť a naspäť.
There's still the mystery of that missing chess piece.
I do not think that it will ever be discovered unless the fate of the children is revealed.
The Inquisition were suspected of taking the chalice and the kids, right? We know now they were innocent of the first crime. What if...
They did not take the children either. Then what happened to them?
The Inquisition admitted to killing Don Carlos's manservant. Now, this guy had been told to protect the kids at all costs, right?
That is correct.
I think he hid them and the chalice when he got wind that the Inquisition was coming. With him dead and Don Carlos driven mad with grief, there was nobody left who knew the secret. You know what this means, don't you?
I fear so. The children are still here somewhere.
Oh my.
If this is so, then it is small wonder that the de Vasconcelos are cursed.
The children are still here. No, strašia v tom dome. Myslím, že stade tu už nič nemáme také, čo by sme s ňou riešili.
No.
Yes. Okay.
I'll have a look around if that's okay.
My home is your home. I shall remain here.
Ja však si chcela ísť do Paríža. Nič to, na budúce. OK, to sme zistili. Three-face monstrosity, so Syrian was Baphomet, yes. Baphomet de Villa de Vanconcella discovered two missing ancestor. Okay. Good. Okay. No, to bude niekde v tom mauzoleu. Tam boli tie veci aj od tých oných a možno teraz budeme vedieť. Teraz, keď máme tie čísla, tak možno niečo s tými číslami budeme vedieť spraviť. OK. Späť. Krypta. Let's go. OK.
Hanging from the ceiling was a huge yellowed candle. It looked really old and had never been lit.
Možno budeme musieť zapáliť. Tu sú... A horia sviece. To je dobre. Okay.
It was too delicate to move.
Toto. Co je tu? Uj. Sme si zobrali zase.
It was the Spanish Bible I'd borrowed from the mausoleum.
Ne, naspäť už nebudem.
Now that it had given up its secret, the glass squares on the lectern were just decorative again.
Okay.
Now what? There was nothing to snuff. Feeling like an idiot, I put it down again.
No musíme to...
I couldn't climb up there without breaking something.
Čo? Nie. Možno vieme nejak nasmerovať svetlo tak, aby zapálili sme tú sviecu? No. Okay, it's not as crazy as I thought. Oh, okay. Dobra, knižku, nie? Konečne použijeme ten škaredý kapesník. Zapalíme tú sviečku. Georgie. Upsis. Sviečka nehorí. Čo teraz?
Hanging from the ceiling was a huge yellowed candle. It looked really old and had never been lit.
No a teraz? Lebo tu máme ten...
Now what? There was nothing to snuff. Feeling like an idiot, I put it down again.
To sa zmenilo. OK. No a teraz zase ju zapálim.
Now what? There was nothing to snuff. Feeling like an idiot, I put it down again.
Ale...
The tissue was pretty charred, but the grease paint had done most of the burning.
OK, čiže ešte funguje. OK. Ešte raz. OK. Taká mám hudbu. OK. Nech to mi tá hra nerobí také šoky. To je... Čakáme niekoľko hodín. Ladies and gentlemen. Niečo vypadlo. A nám rovno do ruky.
The candle had burnt brilliantly, but only for a couple of minutes. Some kind of special formulation, I guess. And had yielded up this. A complex shape expertly cut in stone. I figured it was some kind of key.
Tell me.
It was a smooth, intricately carved piece of stone that had been concealed inside the great candle.
That's it? Ešte dokonca máme
The
aj...
tissue was pretty charred, but the grease paint had done most of the burning.
Dokonca ešte máme aj... Hidden key, OK, poďme to povedať našej tejto. Našej kamarátke. Jej. Španielsko. Ja zase pôjdeme. Hi, Countess.
Hello again. Mind if I sit?
Please, be my guest.
Be my guest. Okay.
What do you make of this?
It looks like some sort of key. Where did you get it from?
It was buried inside the great candle in the mausoleum.
Inside it? What have you done to it?
I, lit it.
But it is irreplaceable.
Listen, the candle was to be lit in case of Moorish attack, right? Well, it burnt down in no time and revealed this key thing. Maybe that was the real purpose of lighting the candle.
What are you suggesting?
That lighting the candle was the equivalent of break glass in case of emergency.
Sentiment must not stand in the way of solving this mystery. You did the right thing.
Okay.
Here's the Bible from the mausoleum.
Dobrali.
Very well. Let us begin. The first reference.
Psalms 32:7.
Thou art my hiding place. Thou shalt preserve me from trouble. Thou shalt compass me about with songs of deliverance. My hiding place.
Yes.
Don't get your hopes up too high. This might just be leading us to where we found the chalice.
You are right, of course. The next.
Okay, John 4:11.
John 4:11. Here. The well is deep.
Oh, the well.
Quickly.
Okay. Corinthians 4:5.
Here it is. Will bring to light the hidden things. Any more?
Just one. Psalms again. 22:21.
Save me from the lion's mouth, for thou hast heard me from the horns of the unicorns. The last is confusing. Lions, unicorns, what does it mean?
Yes.
I can't guess.
Salient points seem to be a hiding place and a deep well. In no sense is the mausoleum a well, Senor Stobart.
Is there a well in the grounds?
I do not know. I suppose that there must have been once upon a time. Lopez is the man to ask about anything pertaining to the estate.
Ideme za Lopezom.
I'll have a look around if that's okay.
My home is your home. I shall remain here.
Okay. Lopez, where are you? Mám na teba pár otázok. Oh.
Hi, Lopez. Got a minute?
Certainly, senor. How can I help you?
Oh, yes.
You must know just about everything that there is to know about this place.
See, I have lived my whole life here in the service of the De Vasconcelos.
Do you know of a well anywhere around here?
A well? Si, senor. This used to be a fortified villa.
Oh.
How can you last a siege without water?
Great. So where is it?
How should I know?
What?
The well was covered over in the last century. It was dangerous, you see.
And you have no idea where it was?
None. It was hidden even before my grandfather's time.
Oh, no. Yeah, well.
You must have a vague idea of where the well is.
It must have been in the old house's courtyard, so that would put it around here.
Here? Okay. How do we find it?
There might be a way. Let me think about it.
Any ideas yet?
We are looking for a source of water, see?
Yes.
For generations, the Spanish country folk have had a secret way of locating water, even if it is meters beneath the ground.
Ah, You're not talking about water dousing, are you?
Eh?
You know, you get a stick and walk around until the stick twitches and dig there.
Oh, you've heard of it.
Yeah, I think most of the planet has. Okay, let's get a stick.
Uno momento. It must be a special stick. A Y of hazel.
Oh,
Right.
hazel.
Do you have any hazel trees?
See?
Vedel, že
Here. That is hazel.
potrebujeme na to lieskovce, ale OK. Keď je to hazel, ideme si po hazel. Nevyzerá to ako hazelsko, to vyzerá ako tuja.
I went over to find a suitable stick. I don't believe it. There wasn't a single usable Y-shaped branch on the whole damn thing.
What? Čo? Si totálne neužitočný.
There wasn't a single usable Y-shaped branch on the whole damn thing.
López si to urobí.
Hi, Lopez. Got a minute?
Certainly, senor. How can I help you?
Čiže to musíme my spraviť? Oh no. OK.
Catch you later, Lopez.
Adios, senor
Sú ešte
Soba.
strom. Počkaj. Na tomto strome to nie je. Poďme k mauzolom, že tam budú nejaké stromy.
Down below the estate, it was a beautiful sight.
Beautiful sight, yeah. Žiadne tu je nie sú, možno ešte ďalej. Nope. Nie, toto už zakrýva tento divný porast.
I wasn't about to go clambering on rooftops if I didn't have to. There was a statue of a guy on top of the building. He looked like a knight with a spear and some sort of staff.
Okay. Toto nie je, možno ešte pri vstupe. Tu nevyzerá veľmi. Tu niečo nájdeme.
It was the driveway down to the main road. I didn't want to leave just yet, though.
OK. Raz. Nepustí preč. Nemáme niečo... Počkaj, nemáme niečo pri sebe, čo vyzerá... Virguľu a nejaký prútik, ktorý má akože Y-ku. Toto, ale to nie je prútik a nie je to ono. A ten záhradník nám ukázal, že malo by to byť tieto stromy tu, ale na tých stromoch žiadny taký prútik nie je. Budeme musieť pohľadať ešte z druhej strany, možno na tejto strane toho. Tohto to bude niekde. Čakať. Tu, možno. To vyzerá dobre. Tu bude.
I went over to find a suitable stick. Aha!
A máme. Tu je.
It was a thin, supple twig of hazel.
Nevedel som, že názov sa naozaj používa len to, jak sa volám, lieska. To je hoci ktorý strom. OK, López.
Hi, Lopez. Got a minute?
Certainly, senor. How can I help you?
This is the Virguľa, ideš.
Well, I got my divining rod. Now what?
Simplicity itself, senor. Hold the wand at the upper ends of the Y. Apply a little tension with your wrists so that the slightest movement of the wand's tip is clear, and walk slowly and steadily over the area.
Sounds easy enough. We'll find this well in no time.
No to co zvedavý. OK. Prepadne sa. Zatiaľ si López číta a my chodíme jak blbci. Podľa mňa sa na celý čas rehoce.
Senor Stobar, you found something.
Oh,
This
this
is
is
it. This is where we find the secret of the Templars, hidden here for hundreds of years, lost from the sight of man until now. The mystery is revealed.
Oh no.
It's a tin can.
I've been walking up and down with a twig in my hands, looking for a tin can.
It had water in it. That's what the dowsing stick must have detected.
Of
I'd
course.
have to check with an archaeologist, but I don't think the Templars left that.
In truth, Senor Stobar, the loan was laid many, many years ago. This can could date back to the Napoleonic Wars.
Oh,
Get rid of it and I'll try it again. Lopez threw the
Domora.
can away. It seemed to fall an awfully long way.
Tonk,
The
tonk,
splash at
tonk.
the end confirmed what we both suspected. Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle.
It has been here all the time. All those years and nobody found it.
Stood in awe for a moment, marveling at the secrets all around us.
I could have fallen down that.
On vlastne to zahodil a on to spadlo rovno do tej... Teraz som to pochopil. Ja som myslel, že on to hodil nejaké skaly a padalo to niekde do mora. A on to hodil presne do tej diery. Niečo tam bolo s levom a s
The
ústami.
well had been lost for decades at least. The air was cool after the noon sun, but that's not what gave me goosebumps. I have a really, really bad feeling about this.
Me too.
Sometime in antiquity, there'd been a rock slide. Big ones. I wished I'd had a hard hat.
Na čo sa vraciaš? Nie,
It was a long way down. The brilliant midday sun shone almost directly down the shaft, and I still couldn't see the water.
Inak ten Joey má ten hlas ako Harrison Ford, nie? Mne sa zdá. Som úplne mimo.
From a distance, the lion's head had been impressive. Close up, it was frightening. Hey, one of the fangs is a separate piece. I could hear the sound of a lot of stone moving, and I knew I was in danger. Oh, very funny, you psychos!
Senor Stobar! Senor Stobar! Are you all right?
It's okay, Lopez, I'm fine!
Hey, susto me has dado! You gave me a scare!
Nice try, Templars.
Okay. Nice try, Templars. Ale mňa nedostanete.
I wished that I had Leary's flashlight now. It was too dark to see, and I had to rely on touch.
Oops.
It just felt like a pitted stone wall. I'd almost been killed for the sake of a red herring.
Niečo. Môžeme zasvietiť tam možno nejak cez... Nech si pozrieme, čo tam je.
I realized I could use the mirror to reflect the light from above.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Ja som pozícia, nie ty.
There, in the middle of the door, I could see some kind of socket. It looked like this wasn't quite the dead end it seemed.
Čo toho? OK. Ideme ako po masle. Čo dá, chlapci?
I slid the stone key into the lock.
Oops.
There were buttons that turned the dials.
Oh no. Teraz potrebujeme tie čísla. OK. Prepíšem. Numer 14, 27, 6 a 81. A potom je napravo, nie, 3 a 1 napravo. 1 pravo a dole máme 4. 17, 12, 25. Takže. Myslím, že to ide o nejaký súčet? Tu musí asi niečo výjsť. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 30, 40. To je asi... OK, čiže toto je vlastne posúvanie toho horného, nie? Toto je posúvanie toho druhého. A toto je potom Enter.
I must have made a mistake. The lock spun back to neutral and nearly took my fingers off. I was going to have to start from scratch again.
Oops. Okay. Skúsime, že 15. Dobre. A to nedáme. Nie, dáme. Čo bavím? 14 bolo.
I heard the sounds of the lock moving. Either that or the wall was going to come down on my head.
OK, 14 máme. Potom 20. 7. 6. 7. OK, to vyzerá dobre. A teraz čo? A teraz ľavo asi? 6. OK, ide to za seba zaradom. Dobre. A 80... tu je to. OK. Smerom. OK. Potom máme 3 a 1. OK. Potom máme ďalšie 3 čísla. Ježišmária. Trochu je to... Čo mám povedať, nudné. Keď viete, ako to máte robiť, raz už len mechanicky musíte odpraviť tie čísla, nie je tu žiadne vlastne na tom. Oh, no! OK, dobre, sorry. Už som sa tako, že som niečo pokazal. Dobre som to dal. OK, posledné je 25.
Oh, yes!
Okay,
Bonus points for that, I hope. I knew the old Stobart fingerwork wouldn't let me down.
OK. Ha! Za tajomstvom. Oh, the children. Oh no. The children.
Before I left, though, there was one last thing to do.
Oh no.
You won't be needing that replacement piece anymore, Countess. I
Potom
found it with the
stri?
children. You'll probably want to be alone for a while. I'll be out in the garden with Lopez.
What? What? Becky Nico zapáva. Trošku
George,
divoké,
welcome back.
divoké
Come in, George.
strihy
Good
toto.
to see you again.
That was really weird, eh? Bug, možno, že. Neviem, ako to
Sure.
dostrihali.
What did you find in Spain?
Ja som nič nestískal,
Andre,
takže...
you wouldn't have got this far, George.
Yeah, I know. The clues led to an underground chamber at the bottom of a well. The Templars had left a tapestry showing a chessboard. The white pieces were vastly outnumbered. There was a stream running across the board, and a Templar knight on a horse.
Does it mean anything to you, Andre?
No, čiže to sme
No.
si mali asi nejak
Nothing.
prečítať.
Well,
No,
maybe
Andrej
you
si
should tell Andre
useless.
what else you found, George.
There's a map and a Latin inscription to the west at the edge of the world.
George found that in a cave in Syria.
To je Británia, to
where
vieme.
the assassin almost killed me.
Then we've got the burning of Jacques de Molay and the date, 1314.
From the window of the church in Montfaucon Square, one of the few places where nobody tried to kill me.
Then we have the image of a church that George found at the excavation. I don't recall anyone trying to kill you there either, George.
And finally, we have the tapestry in Spain. Did I mention I almost got killed there?
Not yet, but I'm sure you're about to.
It was only my
Almost.
cat-like reflexes that saved me from certain death.
Cat-like reflexes, eh?
And while I was risking life and limb, where were you, Andre? Getting your glasses fogged up over an Etruscan vase?
That's enough, boys. Can we get back to saving the world?
Of course. My apologies.
He started it.
Well,
Yeah.
the Latin phrase are the words of Julius Caesar. He was describing the island of Britain.
Are
Okay.
you sure? The map didn't look much like Britain.
Oh, it did.
How come Caesar described Britain as being at the edge of the world?
Možno taký
To the
ostrov.
Romans, the Mediterranean was the center of the universe. Britain was a remote, unfriendly place inhabited by blue-painted savages.
It hasn't changed much,
They've stopped painting themselves blue.
except when they go to a football match.
They used an extract from a plant called woad, Isetis tinctoria. The Scots were using it until fairly recently in their wars with the English.
Fairly recently? I don't recall the Scots being at war with the English.
Oh,
How
it's coming up.
recently are you talking about?
I believe William Wallace's men used it in the 13th century. They might
Recently.
well have been using it as late as
13-14.
You can't remember, can you?
1314.
Ah, we're back onto that, are we?
Andre, what is it? What do you mean?
1314 in Scotland. The Battle of Bannockburn.
That would explain the stream on the chessboard. That's what a burn is. Right, Andre? As in Bannockburn?
Right, George. And it gets better. Tradition has it that the Scots were helped by a shock force of, well, can't you guess?
Knights Templar?
Yes, a group of outlawed Templars. They are said to have turned the tide for the Scots.
And it all ends at a church in the Isle of Britain at Bannockburn in a church.
What are we waiting for?
Have you
I'll call a
understood?
cab.
I can't go.
Andre, you've been loads of help, but
What George is trying to say is that you shouldn't feel guilty.
I was.
We understand you've got commitments. Listen, we have to hurry. Let's go, George.
What?
We'll
Jaký
see it through.
commitment?
Oh, and don't worry about us.
Oh no, ja som myslel, že sme skončili spolu, ale vidím, že... Oh no, we are in a... Kde sme to? V nejakom strašnom britskom vlaku. OK. To len aspoň nechal žuvačku. Interesting.
Pardon me.
Toto je... Tak to je ten prezlečený.
Deaf.
Yes, my dear.
Do you know what time we're due in Stirling?
What? It's...
6:45, but we're running 8 minutes late.
Tak to je... Náš C-čkový vrah toto. To nás nabije. Čo je toto? Heroín.
Do you know Stirling well?
Yes, I do. Is that where you two lovebirds abound?
Yeah, we...
It's one of the places we thought we'd stay on our holiday.
Be sure to visit the castle, won't you?
Oh, I'm sure it's a neat place.
But we are not really interested in history, are we, George?
No.
We are interested into each other.
Is there a church called St. Ninian's at Stirling?
Yes, there is. And I know why you're going there.
You do?
Of course I do. It's obvious you're in love. You're eloping. And they say romance is dead.
Ale je perfektný. Je to jasné, že to je on, že pozrite na neho.
What's the book you're reading?
Oh, it's something I picked up at the station. A medieval detective story. Quite well written for that kind of thing. It's been out of print for years.
What's the title of the book?
Book.
The Crooked Crusader Caper by Molly Pegram. I assumed the author was a woman, but apparently not. His real name is...
Professor Nigel Pegram.
That's right. Do you know him?
No, I never met him.
George is a great fan of his stuff.
Toto je zlé. Uh-oh. Teraz to ani nemôžem zasejovať. Vlastne to zasejovať pred tým rozhovorom. Ale tá hra nás nenechá zomrieť, takže to je jedno.
Does the name Merlin mean anything to you?
Merlin, a master of illusions.
Yeah, that's what he is.
Oh, you said Merlin? Then no, nothing.
Of course not.
Would you believe that this clown's nose led us to being on this train tonight?
I would indeed.
No, honestly, it...
You would?
You would?
Certainly. You have an honest face.
Yep.
Honest face.
That's a nose with a history, all right.
So you said.
Uh-oh.
Do you know what this is?
Yes, I do. A young friend of mine shook my hand with one just the other day.
Yeah?
Boli sme to my.
Well, that's outrageous. He should be shot.
Perhaps. Still, his intentions were good.
I'm sorry that you've been zapped by one of these things.
You shouldn't be.
You shouldn't be, presne. Tento rozhovor je... Mua. Tento rozhovor je ozaj super. To je bomba. OK, čiže... Je jasné, že toto je náš nepriateľ, ale...
Where are you going, George?
Do I need to spell it out?
Don't snap at me. If you're going to take a leak, why don't you say so?
Okay, I'm going to take a leak. L-E-A-K.
Tickets, please.
Oh, hi.
That's a standard full-price peak return.
Áno, to som videl, že ju mali v
Senior
ruke.
Citizens Rail card.
I rarely travel by train. My ticket is perfectly valid, is it not?
Well, yeah, but you could have saved up to a third of the cost.
I do not need to indulge in puffling thriftiness.
Blimey, you're a funny old bird and no mistake. Tickets, please, sir.
Here.
Off to Stirling, eh?
Yes, we are.
Well, I hope you won't be disappointed. It's a miserable place this time of year. Still, there's plenty of pubs and a lovely view from the castle.
Thank you.
I don't want to worry you, but there was something familiar about that guy.
Oh
Are you
no.
sure? You're tired. Perhaps you're mistaken.
Bude ten
Maybe.
starý.
But I didn't like the look in his eyes when he spoke to you.
Čiže tu máme dvoch už nepriateľov. Jak to vlastne celé je poskladané? On je ten hašašin, ktorý ide proti templárom. A toto bol jeden z tých templárskych agentov, ktorí sa snažia... myslím, že tak to bolo.
Can't you sit still, George?
Come on!
I need to go to the John.
While you're there,
John.
check out the buffet card, George. Unthinkable ideas. I am hungry enough to eat English food.
Okay.
Je mi to tak ľúto. Áno, tí Šachoví mali tie mŕtve deti v ruke, to som si všimol. Ale myslel som, že tam bude viacej ako keby... Že tam bude viacej toho, vieš. Lebo to vyzeralo tak tak divne. OK. Kde je to vecko? Sa nedá ísť ďalej. To je divné. OK, už sa to posúva. Nech to nie. Tento je prázdny. Tak práva sa nutí, že nie že nutí, ale... To sú nejakí, čo dochádzajú. To sú nejakí...
Hi, having a party?
No, this is breakfast. Come on, join us, man. Wave, Basha, wake up, man. What's company?
His breath was like the outlet from a chemical factory.
Oh my god.
Excuse my mate, he's taking a nap, sleeping like a bobby. I'll wake him up when we get to Newcastle.
We passed through Newcastle half an hour ago.
And I never noticed.
What is that stuff you're drinking? It smells like gasoline.
Right, I'll put tears in your chest, like.
And your eyeballs too, by the looks of you. Would you like a red nose?
No thanks, pal, I got one of my own.
Have you ever seen this man before?
Aye, man, he's chalky white and I claim my 10 quid, like.
No, he's an international assassin, and he goes by the name Khan.
Well, aye, man, but I was close, you know.
Do you know what this is?
No, man, what is it?
It's a hand buzzer.
You won't catch me out with that, pal.
If I'd wanted to catch you out, I wouldn't have shown it to you, would I?
Well, maybe she's might, pal. Like a clever double bluff, you know.
OK, čiže...
See you later.
Vyzerá, že toto je len... Newcastle. OK. Fanúšikovia Newcastle. OK.
I didn't want to wake him. To be frank, without a cold water hose, I didn't think I could wake him.
Tak je tu krásna...
You haven't opened that window, pal.
Why not?
It's freezing out there. Leave it alone, man.
Hey, buddy.
Okay.
See you later.
Zajímavé. OK. Bolo prázdne, ideme ďalej. Kompartmenty.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
That gangster creep from the hotel, Guido. Well, he didn't scare me. Hey, Buster. This is a no-smoking car. Okay, maybe he did scare me. It got worse. I suddenly realized who the conductor had reminded me of. Actually, Marquez burglar.
Ja, presne tak. Je to tu plné zabijákov.
The door was locked.
Oh.
The door was locked.
Oopsies. Oopsies. A my tu neprejdeme cez neho, toto nie je dobré. Počkaj, to si zasebujem. Save game. V vlaku. Train ride. Kde sme? 91, dneska to končí. To nevyzerá dobre. A tam sa dali otvoriť okna, možno sa... Čo sa tu nedajú otvoriť okna? Je tu nejaký výstup? Prasa.
Leave it alone.
Hey, buddy. Listen, I need your help. was the matter? There's a guy on this train who's trying to kill me.
Relax, man. You wouldn't try nothing with us in Basharia. We are veterans like, so action at Brightlingsea.
I don't recall the British Army being involved in a conflict in anywhere called Brightlingsea.
Well, you just take it from me, pal. You're in safe hands.
Okay.
See you later.
Leave it alone, man.
No dobre. Možno sa nám to nejak podarí. Už ich máme zazmluvnených, takže teraz možno sa porozprávame s gidom. Jak sa stane, musíme vyslobodiť. Stade vidíme von. Už až na konci naspäť. Vystupujú naše.
I should have known better than to leave Nico and the old lady alone. Suddenly, the sword of Baphomet took second place to finding the girl I loved.
Oh no, there's no chemistry. Come on. No?
Hey, buddy. Did you see what happened to the young woman in the next compartment?
No, pal, I didn't. Have you lost her, like?
She's disappeared. The old lady, too. I think they're in trouble.
Oh, wait, man. An old lady, too?
Yeah. You gotta help me.
Maybe they went to the toilet, like?
I don't think so.
They never go on their own. Always in pairs, you know?
No, she's been abducted. I'm sure. I've got to go look for her.
What's stopping you, pal?
The conductor. He's not what he seems.
You want to avoid him, like?
That's about it, yeah.
No problem.
Yeah. So.
See you later.
What? No problem. Oh!
Do it, pal. Don't jump.
I don't intend to jump. I'm going to climb on top of the train.
Yeah.
You're kidding, aren't you?
Just watch me.
Oh, she's French.
Hold on now, pal. I'll give you a hand, like.
Super. Oj. To vyzerá divoko. Čo sa tu deje, preba? Oh my god!
I always wanted to stop the train, and now was my chance. You saved our lives, but why?
We were always on the same side, Stobart,
Oh,
different
no.
causes, but a common enemy.
The Knights Templar?
Don't call them that. The real Templars were a noble foe. These barbarians have no right to that name. These men are no better than dogs.
What are the Neo-Templars after? What is the Sword of Baphomet?
Not what you think, my friend. It is a weapon, yes, but one which our enemies will find difficult to wield. A double-edged sword. A power older than Timolay. older than Solomon.
We'll stop them. You and me together, and Nico.
No, George. My journey ends soon at the Garden of Paradise.
You're talking in riddles. Can't you tell me straight what they're after?
The sword symbolizes a colossal energy caused by the alignment of the Earth's natural power fields.
Okay,
Which
представляем,
are
что именно.
focused at St. Ninian's.
The energy endowed the Templars with the power which made them great. A
Oh.
power which made them charismatic to such an extent they could control the will of all around them.
OK, doteraz som myslel, že sme v nejakej tejto obyčajnej detektívke, ale teraz sa to zmenilo na fantasy.
How did you escape from the bull's head?
It is a long walk from the cliff of the bull to the village Stobart. Fortunately, I know the ways of the wilderness.
Ašašin. Počkaj na dvojku? Oh no. Tento dvojku už nehrám, toto mi stačilo úplne. To je klikateľná puzzle celá hra. Nie, čo, dáme mu posledné pomazanie, teda v pohode.
That is not a good idea.
Oh no.
No
Dáme mu
way.
nožtek. No.
No.
OK.
May Allah guide you to our enemies.
Thanks.
One last thing.
What? What is it?
Nič. Konec. Mŕtvy.
He's dead.
Oh. Khan said the sun is colossal power energy and blah. Like a sect times its greatest from real time. Nico and me. Ugh, come on.
Don't worry. I hadn't forgotten about you.
Answer me this instant, George Stobart.
I will. When I'm ready.
That's not fair, George.
No.
You took advantage while my hands were tied.
Čo je
And
poboskal?
pointed that gun at me. I thought I was gonna die. I thought of all the things I'd never get to do. And kissing you was at the top of my list.
What the fuck?
Uh-huh.
George, we've got to get off the train. Eckland could recover at any time.
So what are we waiting for?
What the fuck? Seriously? Whatever. Tu nemá nič pri sebe. Rozstaram, asi je to jedno.
What are you doing?
I'm out of here.
Not that door. Do you want to end up like Flap?
Not especially. What remains of him is well on his way back to London. I hope he was traveling on a return ticket.
Okay, this way. Early next morning. Okay. Štvrtový
I'd feel
kostel.
happier if we had a gun or something.
Khan gave me something.
What?
His handbag.
Oh, great. If we run into any killers, we can give him a good buffeting. Didn't he have any weapons?
You don't know the half of it. This bag's full of C4.
Wow. Why didn't you say so? Boy, we'll show him now. What's C4?
Plastic, George.
We're going to shop our way to victory?
2 kilos of plastic explosives. The detonator's broken now.
No problem. We'll buy a box of matches somewhere.
It doesn't work that way. It takes a small explosion to start the big explosion.
Well, that's not much use then. What does that sign say?
Apparently, during the English Civil War in the mid-17th century, this place was used as an arms dump.
Yeah?
Oh.
What happened?
Look at the state of this place, George. You work it out.
It blew up.
Stray spark?
You got it. The tower was the only thing to survive the blast.
I hope the explosion didn't destroy the Sword of Baphomet.
Do you? I rather hope it did.
Me too. Okay, to nič nie je, ideme dnu. Klik. Hej. Čo tu máme? Máme tu nejakú stenu, máme tu nejaké príšery, máme tu nejakú... Neviem čo. Nejakú hrbu niečoho. A that's it. To je všetko. Môžeme sa porozprávať ešte.
Nico?
Uh-huh.
What are you doing?
Committing this inscription to memory.
Can you read it?
No.
Perfect.
Above the carved cross was an indecipherable inscription. For all I knew, it could have been scribed in Gaelic.
Nejaké tri veci.
No.
No.
No. Maybe not.
Maybe yes. Let's.
The handle turned easily, and the larger wheel began to revolve.
Oopsies.
Damn! Then the handle came off in my hand. Now that the handle was gone, it was easy to remove the cog and spindle.
And spindle.
I scrabbled around in the rubble and found an old clay pipe with a broken stem.
Čo máme? Máme ten kok.
The pipe could have been anything from 50 to several hundred years old. The cog was mounted on a short, slim spindle. It was the handle from the church tower's winding mechanism. It had cog teeth mounted near its base.
Okay. Čo pre toto?
The cog wouldn't fit that hole.
Možno to stojí.
It wasn't the right hole for that cog.
Okay.
The cog slipped neatly into the eye socket. No.
Okay.
I pushed the handle into the demon's mouth.
Random. Welcome to randomness.
I was sure the clay pipe wasn't meant to fit in there.
No? Okay. Maybe
not. No.
To musí byť ďalšie nejaké kolečko. Ne? Dve kolečka. To znie, že to... Nič, čo máme.
I tried pushing the panel, but wasn't surprised when it failed to move. Nico?
Uh-huh.
What's the point of studying the inscription if you can't read it?
Because it could be important. A clue to whatever we're looking for, who knows? I might find someone in Stirling to translate it.
We don't have time to go looking for a linguist.
No? At least I am doing something positive.
Yeah, something positive.
Nico?
Uh-huh.
What language is that inscription written in?
You're the languages student, you tell me.
It looks like ancient Norse. Maybe.
Perhaps it's in code.
I don't think so.
Norse code.
Oh no. Pardon. Ow. Okay.
I tried pushing the panel, but...
Yeah. Možno ešte niečo tu nájdeme? Erbe.
Under one of the stones, I found a metal coin which was green with age.
Čo ešte?
It was caked with soil, but what I'd found was a small cog and spindle.
Yep. Ešte niečo?
With mounting excitement, I felt something between my fingers. It was short, hard, and black. Something I hadn't expected to find here. It was a plastic pen top.
Cool.
I didn't find anything.
Ah, zrazu. Myslím, že to je generátor náhodných vecí. OK, máme ďalší kog. Máme.
It was an old coin.
Coin.
It was a black plastic pen top.
OK. Najprv otočíme to.
With a rasp of metal on stone, I eased the second eye into place. The cogs all meshed. It began to turn.
Oh, it began to turn. A Niko je jak prikovaná. Okay. Ladies first, presne tak.
As soon as I saw the flickering torches, I realized the bogus Templars had beaten us to the sword. But where were they now? And why was it so quiet?
To bude jak poklad na striebornom jazere. Stopro zomreli.
It looks like the Templars got here first.
We might not be too late. There's still a chance.
I wish I had your optimism.
So do I, George. Sometimes you're so negative.
OK, tu sa vlastne... Oh.
No, George!
What?
Leave the torch right where it is. In case you ever notice the crypt is full of gunpowder.
Oh,
So
I didn't.
what? Don't you trust me?
It's not a question of trust.
No? You think I'm a jerk, don't you?
Don't be silly, George.
Yes.
Keep your voice down. I thought I heard something. Like chanting.
That's ten kult.
I really wasn't worried about the danger of igniting the gunpowder. But Nico's temper was likely to flare up again. Now that scared me.
Oopsies. No. Już do nič. Nie da.
Listen, I can definitely hear chanting.
You're right. I hear it too. What do you suppose they're doing?
It wouldn't surprise me if they were holding some kind of satanic sex ritual.
So, what are we waiting for?
Presne.
Will you look at that? Baphomet. Lavino was right. This place was ancient even to the Templars.
This whole place? This is Baphomet?
Finally, the truth. The Templars had never worshipped this graven image, no more than they'd worship a rainbow. But, like a rainbow, they regarded it as a symbol of a covenant with God, who'd revealed this place to them.
Rosso! Why, the double-dealing treacherous?
On the contrary, Inspector Rosso has been the model of obedience, an important quality in a true Templar.
Oh,
Now be
no.
quiet and watch, if you wish to live much longer.
Brothers and sisters, we are gathered here to witness the reforging of the sword that was broken. Here before God's sentinel, Baphomet, Grand Master and Knight of Baphomet, we salute and pledge our obedience to you.
I salute you, gatekeeper of the temple. 7 centuries ago, our greatest weapon, the sword of Baphomet, was lost to us. Now we prepare to reforge it, to wield against new enemies. We shall lead the people to a new order, wherein all borders will dissolve. All will be united under the red cross of the Templars.
Oh. Oopsies. Co je toto?
George, we have watched your efforts to stop us with respect. But surely you realize that you have been misled by our enemies. Both of us want a better world. Fortunately, no harm has been done. We need determined, resourceful men like you.
Dovolí mi tá hra sa pridať?
Join us, George. Join us in true brotherhood.
Odraz mi dá.
Yeah. True. Wait. Brothers? What about Marquet? What about Pegram and Klausner?
Yes.
You didn't look on them as brothers, only as failures. 3 men dead, and you don't give a damn.
George, you know that sacrifices are necessary. Every great undertaking.
Join you. I'll see you in hell first.
Oopsies.
Ah, George, I had great hopes for you.
To je taký jak ten Palpatine, nie?
C'est la guerre. Éclonde. Kill him.
Ale to nie je francúz. To je jasné. Oh! Niko! Oh! Bam! Boom! Pow! Oh! Niko! Oh no!
I swear, I just wanted things to be right.
Všetky zabí!
Take them. Kill them. They will not escape.
No? Watch me.
Well, if it isn't the great detective and his beautiful assistant.
Okay, za tie 3 sekundy už to musia byť.
Pleasure killing the pair of you.
George, what are we going to do?
This is terrible. Now time has stopped. We can look into our little brochure. Dáš vidiníčku. So belly, That's so... Teraz uvidíte. Whoop!
Come on, Nico. We're leaving.
You fools! You cannot escape us.
Drží Niko.
Guido! Stop them.
But master, the powder!
That powder is from the English Civil War. You fool. He's over 300 years old. How explosive do you think it can be?
I thought it was all over, but Nico had one last trick up her sleeve. Or in her handbag, to be exact. A handbag full of plastic explosives.
Maybe, but this stuff is brand new.
So, vyškrábem si oči. OK. Takže, v tejto hre ste videli, ako sme zničili niekoľko národných pamiatok.
We didn't stay long in Scotland. George had a vacation to finish, and I had another story to write. Not the real story, of course, but enough half-truths to fill a page and pay my rent for the month.
Half a page.
George and I hung out together in Paris. I showed him my favorite restaurants and he told me his best jokes.
Which was terrible.
You know, Nico, this city holds
To
so
bolo
many
dorobené,
memories
podľa
for
mňa.
me now. The cafes, the music.
The sewers.
Tell me about it. The clowns.
The jugglers.
And your pal Labano.
Oh, yes, dear Andre.
When we
Labano.
first met, and I was doing my detective stuff, you kind of disappeared a lot, Nico. Were you and Labano,
There was something happening, but nothing to do with Andre.
Uh-huh.
It was something from the past that I had to deal with on my own. So I dealt with it and now it's over.
Hey, did I ever tell you the one about the old Irish couple in the lottery?
No, but I think you're going to.
Okay, there's this old Irish couple. They've been married forever, like 50 years, and they win the lottery.
Perfect. Oh no, don't tell me we have a... Sme sa dostali nejaký bonus, nebudaj. OK. Som sa sľakol, že to bude. OK, takže ďakujeme, že ste zahrali Broken Sword Shadow Templár Director's Cut. Mali by sme za to platiť. 2010, 20. výročie Revolution. OK. Back in 1990, the Berlin Wall has just fallen. Sierra created was supreme in the adventure market, and LucasArts was emerging as a new breed and witty, quirky. Yeah, to je pravda. Sierra bola na výslení, prichádza LucasArts, Monkey Island. I was director of the publisher of Activision. Ah, okay. I was keen to set up a local company. Didn't have balance, Tony Werner. Looking for. Was bored with aeronautical software, so was his colleague, David Sykes. And Noreen Carmody, who's general manager for Activision UK, wanted to move from publishing to development. Ah, cool. Yay! Jaká ono, sa to naše pop group. This is the Revolution team, which was started in 1990. Jak depešáci normálne. Sean Brandman, head of publisher Mirrorsoft, invited me for lunch one day and told me that if I wanted to set up a studio, they would fund and publish our games. Ah, cool! Máš nejakého aniela, ktorý ti pomôže peniaze. Everything was fitting into place, only need a game concept to pitch. Lure of the Tempest. To si niekedy zahráme. Je tak ťažká hra toto. Ritual Theater. We worked non-stop to write the prototype for the Microsoft Office presentation, but en route, after leaving the car unattended for a few minutes, a thief broke in, the radio was stolen, but for some reason the thieves didn't take the PC on the back seat. Oh my god. Which was not insured. Oh my fuck. So the pitch went ahead, Microsoft commissioned the game, Revolution was born. Okay. Look at them. To je perfektné. Koľko mali prvého roku? 25. Neskutočné. What the fuck? Neskutočné. Ja neviem. Ja som už tak starý na tieto veci, to pripadám. Všetko to robia mladí, super fajní ľudia, ktorí... Neskutočné. Broken Swords, he was conceived like so many of the best ideas over an excellent dinner with plenty of wine, of course. 94, I was dining with Noreen Carmody and Sean Brandman, not now head of publishing at Virgin. Oh, cool. We all started talking about the mythology of the Templars, it was unheard of the time, and what a rich historical background we created. 10 years before, the plethora of Templars themed extended products Broken Sword was born. Concept in Georgia. Here we go. Very high ambitions for the game. Competition was fierce. Excellent team who had written some very successful adventures, but to move to the next level, we needed to bring the very best people from the creative industries. Layout artist Eugen, joint project name is called Neil Breen. Okay. To boli všetky tie pozadia asi. Cool. No, vyzerá to ako celá tá hra, čo sa týka pozadí a celkovo tej schémy tých miest je oveľa krajšie ako Lure of the Tempest. Ale Lure of the Tempest má taký ten old retro look, ozaj, taký ten pôvodný. Také pixlaté celé. Animátor. OK. Bla. Settlers Contracts. OK, cool. Barrington Pelling. Composer. Game was followed a year later by Broken Sword 2. OK, boy, rok na to potrebovali. Broken Sword 3 bola už 3D a 4 tiež. OK. Yeah. Dwayne, who is he really? Podľa mňa je totálne nejaký agent CIA. A táto vyzerá s tými onými slnečníkmi jak... to. Jak sa volá ten Pokémon? Tými vodnými delami? A Pearl je to samozrejme tiež totálna agentka CIA, podľa mňa. The hapless waitress. For this director's cut, I have had the pleasure to work in the comic book. Okay. Oh, beneath the steel sky, myslím si možno. Thank you. Charles Cecil. Wow. 96. Ich bolo raz, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Nice. Ugly thing. Well, me too. A tu už, ale oni majú všetci taký business look aj na tých fotkách. Gibbons. Oni teraz vlastne pracujú na, myslím, jak sa to volá, Beneath the Steel Sky 2. Something by this sign. Okay. Nice. Končili sme. My to dali. Tam sme nepotrebovali ani poriadne nejaké barličky v podobe walkthrough, aby sme pozerali. Cool. Ako celkovo je to taká jemná, by som povedal, je to taká začiatočnícka hra do adventúr. Toto je taký dobrý začiatok, ak ste ešte v živote nehrali adventúry, tak je toto celkom fajn. Zároveň je to niečo, čo vám nedá zomrieť, nemáte zákysy, nemáte ten problém, že keď ste niečo nezobrali na začiatku hry, tak už sa k tomu vôbec nedostanete. Proste ten systém vás nech, podobne ako to máte. Tak teraz napríklad Blacky hral Resident Evil a na tej mapke sa vlastne tie jednotlivé lokácie vyznačujú najprv červenou, keď ste všetko neprevádali zelenou, tak tu je to podobne, že vlastne vás nepustí ďalej, dokiaľ neprerobíte alebo nespravíte všetko, čo potrebujete. Takže toto je trošku také, ale inak je to celkom fajn. Osobne by som privítal asi viac voľnosti, aspoň sa mi nezdalo, že napríklad keď sme hrali I Have No Mouth, že to bolo až tak skriptované, alebo taký railroad ako toto. Tam to bolo viac, ozaj, že tam bolo viacej možností, ako to riešiť, aj tie rozhodnutia jednotlivých postav na to, aké výsledky vlastne to prinieslo, boli stále iné a samozrejme mohlo to spôsobiť aj iné výsledky potom na konci hry. Takže toto bolo celkom fajné, ale toto je také, ako druhý raz by som to už asi nehral. To si musím povedať. Takže asi tak, nie je to až taká challenge. OK, ja som sľuboval, že po tomto si dáme trošku pauzu s adventuristami, ale samozrejme, ak chcú niektorí z mojich kolegov niečo hrať, tak ľudne môžu v rámci adventuristov 8. bytu. A na našom Discorde sci-fi.sk, ktorý môžete nájsť aj na našom webe www.sci-fi.sk, môžete diskutovať aj o tejto hre alebo ďalších adventúrach a zároveň minule sme postovali, že čo všetko by sme chceli hrať na budúce, takže kľudne môžete potom hlasovať aj za ďalšie hry, ktoré pustíme v rámci tohto pásma streamov. Asi toľko odo mňa. Ja sa teším na budúce. Na budúce som rozmýšľal, že by sme nehrali teda niečo také, ale mám zakúpený jeden gamebook a v rámci spolu s Edim, ktorý je veľký fanúšik Lovecraftického mýtu, tak sme si povedali, že si zahráme ten gamebook, takže môžete sa tešiť na Necronomicon a gamebook, ktorý vyšiel, myslím, že od Talianov a spoločne ho budeme na tomto kanáli možno nejaké 2-3 týždne. Takže, ale tyko, že možno 2 týždne, uvidíme. Vynikajúco. That's it. Došli sme. Fajne bolo. Som rád, že som to prešiel, aspoň mám trošku prehľad o tej ságe a celkovo ako to je postavené. Aj keď ma to veľmi až tak nenadchlo. Áno, tu je Pokémon, presne to je ten Pokémon vzdialený, presne ten, to som myslel. A to bol Bowser, nie? Jak sa to volalo preboha? poznala si len z nemčiny. Ups, tam boli celkom iné mená. No a... Česká adventúry. Hej, je to na ten štýl. Je to trochu na ten štýl. Aj tá animácia. Chápem ťa. No Polda, môžeme si zahrať Poldu eventuálne. Hej, len ideš. No, to asi nechceme hrať. Čiže skúsime potom pohľadať. Ja by som skúsil aj tú Lure of the Temptress, lebo som nikdy neprešiel. Raz som mi prechádzal a bolo som celkom ďaleko, ale už si skoro nič nepamätám, pretože to bolo pred x rokmi. Takže je to možno celkom dobrá challenge na budúce. Ale inak uvidíme čo. Zatiaľ si môžeme trošku nechať rozhodnúť, že čo budeme riešiť a my sa môžeme k tomu potom vrátiť. Keď kontinue, čo sa bude deť. Okay.
Come on, George, think of something.
What do you suggest?
But this place is full of
Okay, to je takové. A ešte tu máme tieto veci inak. To bol ten komik, myslím. Ktorý, možno to bolo to, čo spomínala, že riešila svoju minulosť. On 12. Birthday. Papa had bought vacation. Two of us. It was my last summer as a child. And then the summer was over. Neviem, či tieto sa nám neobjavovali, keď sme niečo asi urobili, možno s tou fotografiou alebo tak. Ale my sme mali vlastne len 2 odkryté a teraz, keď sme to prešli celé, tak sa odkryli ostatné. And the summer was over. I had to leave. Inak super, že pridali ten komiks. Toto je úplne perfektné. No, lebo som komiksový fanda, ale hej. No fear for the future. No warning. Oh my god. Čo mi chceš povedať, že zomrel? To bolo fejkové. Inak veľmi dobrý tento. Veľmi dobrý ilustrátor to robil, páči sa mi tie výrazy. Each time as my washed away. To by vysal. Ring ring. Ring ring. What's up? Let's see, that's my work. Never dull moment. Photo journalist. A tu je ten daddy. Že nebol až taký úplne Nico Collard. Collard, get your ass over to the Palais Royal. Now! Ten je jak zo Spidermana, ten jeho šéf. Podľa mňa to bolo presne podľa toho kopiované. An interview with Pierre Carchon. Yes, the Pierre Carchon. He asked for you personally, don't ask me why. Now anyway, this could be big. Čiže to je vlastne prequel. So if he makes a pass, don't forget, just smile, say yes, tak celé je to dosť také trošku sexistické, by som povedal. Nie, že sexistické, ale muži si to dovolujú dosť veľa na Niko. Ako jedinú ženu v tom celom príbehu. Asi jedinú. Mali sme tam niekoľko tých babiek. This was the assignment that could make my career. Carchon was a media king, and hero is something better than me. Even if it meant the streets of Paris were full of tourists. Excusez-moi. Man of Paris. Late across town. A toto vieme, kto je. 10 euros, really. Ale v 90. už 90. mali eurá, hej. Myslím, že v 90. práve prišli eurá do západnej Európy. OK, take it, I guess. Officer, how can I get a cup? On ho odporučí. Café, monsieur. The Café de la Chandelle Verte is charming. It's beautifully here. Charming indeed. Yeah, see? That's what I'm talking about. Objektivizácia. Café au lait, s'il vous plaît. Café au lait. You know, it's a really great city. OK, čiže je to vlastne ako prequel. OK. Dobre. Je 19:03, my končíme. Vynikajúco bolo. Ďakujem všetkým, ktorí sa zúčastnili. Celý náš stream si môžete pozrieť aj na našom YouTube kanáli, poprípade aj ostatné naše veci, ktoré dávame. nahrávame neskôr na YouTube kanál Sci-fi.sk, takže kľudne môžete pozerať tam. A ja sa teším, na budúce uvidíme. Dovtedy ostávajte s 8 bitom. To bude náš pozdrav. Ostávajte s 8 bitom. Musíš to ukázať. OK. Čaute.